Hey guys, this is Tigray 1989, and this is another review on the Kamen Rider Birth Driver DX. This is actually my first Kamen Rider toy, and I've been trying to do a review on it. I just never had any time to do it, so here's finally some time, and here's the review on the box. So here you can see on the front here, you see the big picture of Kamen Rider Birth over here. Then you see in the front the driver, Bandai, Kamen Rider OOOs. Here's the two cell medals that come with it, and lights and sounds, and all that writing and jazz and everything. Here you can see on the top tab over here, you can see DX. I'm guessing it's saying Birth Driver. And yeah, let's go for the front. Oh, I'm sorry, the top of the box, which has right here Kamen Rider Birth, standing in a pose. Here you can see the two cell medals that come with this. If my camera can focus a little bit, there it is. Sasori and Kani, which is a scorpion and a crab. Here you can see Kamen Rider Birth with one of his attachments, which looks like it is the crane arm. And there we go. Here is the side of the box, which, if I can get in frame, there we go, is Kamen Rider Birth just standing there in a pose with what the box contains. And again, DX Kamen Birth Driver. Now let's go to the other side of the box, which has Birth with his, looks like his crane arm again, and again with the same contents of the box, and DX. Now we go to the bottom of the box, which we have Kamen Rider Birth standing in a like what's up pose. There's the logo again with Kamen Rider OOOs, the contents of the box, and saying DX Birth Driver. Now we go to the back of the box. Here we see at the top what it contains. Here we see how this operates, what it does, Kamen Rider Birth, and all of his birthiness. Here is the colors that this device does: blue, red, green, lighter green, yellow, and purple. There you see him with one of his claw arms again. Here, if you put in two cell medals, you get cell burst, and you see a picture of the OOO's driver and the Gamba Ride blah 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 stuff. And there we go. Hey guys, now this is what is inside the big, huge, humongous box. So here we have the driver, the cell medals, and the belts, the straps. If you really care, I don't fit in the straps. I have to mod them later. Anyway, let's first start off with the cell metals. Now, I'll explain why there's three in a minute. Okay. This right here is the Sasori medal. It's basically a scorpion. Looks very cool, you know. Very, very light. You know, the design is really nice. Here's the side of it, which has the ridges, and the back, which is an X. And you know, very basic, very easy. Plastic, if you didn't know, plastic. And here is the Kani medal, which is basically just a big crab. It looks like a Pokemon, actually. Was that Kingler, I think? Anyways, here's the side again. And here, whoa, can't grab it. There is the X. Now, like I said before, I have a third medal. Now, this is a show accurate gorilla cell medal. As you can see, it's a big face gorilla. Raw. Okay. Now, I got this off of an eBay seller. I don't remember his name right now on the top of my head. But you can find these on eBay. They came in a pack, if I remember right. And there's the back of it. There's the sides. Now, as you can see, the difference between here is the Kani medal. Here is the gorilla cell medal. You can tell that there is a lot of shading and a lot of darkening in the inside, where you can see here is only a pattern to differentiate the back of the coin with the picture. Over here you can see a darkening of it, and it goes the same in the back. This is more show accurate than this. but you know, I actually like these more, but they cost a little more, and you really don't need more than the 2 cell metals that come in with it. It's just nice to have. It's a nice display piece. I usually leave it inside the driver, and you know, it's just fun like that. I actually like this a lot. It's really not worth it, but I like it. I like a lot of this stuff. Anyway, let's go in with the driver. Now here it is. Very nice driver, very show accurate. I think it's a little smaller than what's shown on TV, but, or I'm sorry, on the show. But yeah, you know. Here you see the top of it. Here's the speaker. Here's the on and off switch. Here's the coin slot. And I'll tell you how this works in a minute. Here is the nice silver. Nice, looks like it's been factory made. You can see, like, you know, very symmetrical designs. Here's, I like the black paint, the silver paint, gold paint. Here is a plastic shell to cover the lighting feature. And here is a big part of it, which is the dial. Now this is basically supposed to represent a gachapon machine, which is basically like our American quarter machines where you can pop out and gives you candy or little cheap toys. But in Japan, they actually give you devices for your toys, you know, for your drivers, for Super Sentai, all your tokusatsu stuff. And here we go. Here's the side view. Here's the back. This is where you put the batteries in. Bunch of screws. And yeah, that's basically a good overview. Now, how this device works is you drop one of these cell metals, drop it into this slot, and it'll look right, if you can see right here, there's a little trigger right there that triggers a sound. Now, they just cycle through. There's no scanner in this. So, really just drop in anything that's really a relative size of these cell metals, and it'll activate any of the sounds. So here, I am going to turn on from right here. There you go, there's the turn on noise. Now, the first sound you're going to hear is the henshin sound. So you just drop in any cell metal and it'll create the sound. You turn on the dial and this plastic piece will open and show the lights and the sounds will come on. So here, henshin. It's going to cycle all the lights that are in this device. Then you turn the knob here. There it is, glows white. Now you don't have to close these to make the sounds, but it's an aesthetic feature. So pull out any coin, or you can put another coin in. This fits only 2 cell metals at a time. So here we drop in another one, and turn it again. Blue for drill arm. Pull out a coin, close the device again, and drop in for the next sound. Turn the thing. Red for breastal cannon. Yeah. Firing a device out of your breasts. That always sounds fun. Okay, next one. Green for, or darker green for crane arm. Again, next sound. Yellow for cutter wing. And let's go again. Guess a darker yellow for shovel arm. And put another one again. Caterpillar leg. Now I don't know if you can tell because it's really bright, but this is a purple color. Now we close again. And if you want to know, this just cycles through sound. So if I pop in another one, it's going to reset into drill arm. Now there's 2 more sounds that this makes. Now if you pop in 2 cell metals, it creates the cell burst feature. So we drop in one and drop in another one. Now the same thing happens. It cycles through the same colors. Then you turn on the switch again. And there you go, an explosion cell burst. Wah. Now it'll always end with the color that you stopped at. So I stopped at drill arm and I made the cell burst. It'll happen the same thing if you do cell burst with the henshin or any of the other modes or any of the cycled modes that you do. Now it does have a dehenshin sound. Let me move this a little bit over here. Centered. Okay. It does have a dehenshin sound, which only happens after a minute when you leave it alone. And then once it does the dehenshin sounds, it will restart the cycle at the henshin sound. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of time right here to, let me put this back into frame. It looks like crap. There we go. Now, there it is, dehenshin. So here, I'm just going to switch it off for no apparent reason. Oh, I knocked it over. There it is. Alright, and if you want to see the straps, there they are. Okay, my final thoughts on this. I love this driver. I love it. It's very basic. There is no scanner, yet you can scan these cell metals. I don't have the OOO's driver, so I can't scan them. But you can hear from other reviews if you wanted to really find out. But I actually love this driver. I think it's a great one for kids because it's just plastic. There's really no electronics, so there's really anything to break, and it's just simple. You could just give it to the kid right out of the box. You don't need to get any more cell metals. You just use 2. My only just gripe is that you have to cycle through all the sounds to get the specific sound that you want. If you want breast cannon, you still have to go through drill, get through the sound, then put another one in, and then there you go. You know, that's my only real gripe. But besides that, I love the function of it. I love its motif. One of my Kamen Rider Birth is one of my favorite Kamen Riders. So I think it's a great toy. I mean, if this did come into wow, I can't say anything correctly right now. If this did really come as an American in an American dub, I would think that this would be a great device for American kids because, you know, they can play with it, they can throw it around, and it will still survive. And you don't have to get any more extra pieces than what comes in the box. So, yeah. I say this is a great device, one of my favorites, and it's my first toy, so it better be good. So, yeah, I say this is the great toy. So, this is my review. I think it's great. Leave a comment below, so like or subscribe. And this is Tigre 1989 signing out. So, thanks, guys.